very disappointed. I was about 3 minutes into a really good story. It was really animated, and just realized I wasn't recording. I think that's the second time that's ever happened. That fucking stinks. Wow. It was good. It was good. I was killing that. I was killing that for real. Basically, just got back from the hospital. I was having tummy aches that I considered suicide over for about an hour. They were bad, and they weren't normal food poisoning. It wasn't. It was bad, and so, long story short, fuck. I was balls deep into this story, man. I was drinking, and I think I had 4 drinks, and then burger and French fries, bunch of dog shit the night before. Wake up, tummy's hungry. Okay, time to get food. Wow, really hungry. It's wrong. I can't even stand up. What the fuck? Uber to urgent care. It's closed because they fucked up the hours of their website. Uber to the other urgent care. Nice. Dude's super Asian. Not really in the mood to fucking ask him what he said again. And I'm in the room, and he goes, okay, it's not food poisoning because you just said you had a normal shit, and your shit wouldn't be normal if you had food poisoning. Also, you'd be throwing up probably, and you haven't thrown up, which means it's also not a food blockage because you definitely can't digest anything if you have a food blockage. I said, okay, thank you. He goes, you need to just survive the night. Go home right now. I go, okay, I'm going to go home right now. Call the Uber. Go home right now. Get home. Throw up on the fucking doorstep. Literally 5 feet from the door. Loud as fuck. I know my neighbors heard it. I'm sorry. It was fucking going through it. I threw it 4 times on that doorstep. Everything I had that morning. I had a jerk chicken sandwich and a little bit of juice. And now it is liquefied on the first floor. So, I mean, what am I going to do? Fucking vacuum it up? It's not... What would you do? You puke in front of your doorstep. You don't own the place. I mean, yes. Okay, I washed it off. Not a dickhead. Wash it off. A little bit of agua. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna sit there and fucking get on my hands and knees and clean up because I don't. Fuck it. Anyways, fine now. Went to the hospital. Fuck. Whatever, dude. I'm kind of blown that I didn't record that shit. Whatever. That was pretty much the gist. Let's get horny. Let's do 2. Holy fuck. That sounds complicated. So first of all, what is a braided? Enthrall? I feel like that means to enrage. Or like to enthrall. You enthrall something. I feel like I've definitely heard that before. So abraded, to rub or wear away, especially by friction. To abrade, and something that's abraded has had that happen to it, okay. To hold spellbound, charm, to hold or reduce to slavery. Spellbound, charm, to hold and reduce to slavery. So you've enthralled something. I've enthralled the attention of the audience. Abraded enthrall. So you've had enthrall that is abraded. How would enthrall get abraded? Wow. So, enthrall, first you would have to have enthrall capable of abrasion, and that means that, I guess, you didn't implement it well, right? You would need to have unabradable enthrall to be unstoppable and do things like kill 6 million Jews, for example, and not have anybody question it. You would have to, well, your enthrall could abrade over time. So, I guess your enthrall could abrade over time. Damn. If you don't keep it in check, and if you are not paying attention to the way that it's being observed by your peers and responded to by your peers, or at least the people that are under you that are enslaved to your enthrall, if you're not sitting there and constantly evaluating their interaction, between the two, then you're fucking gonna miss out on it would be a big tell that things are about to fall apart that you would miss. And you would miss that because you are not paying attention. And then it will slowly abrade over time, and then it will become a braided enthrall through your negligence of your control and the capturing of the hearts and minds of whoever's listening to you, I guess. If we're talking about enthralling attention in people, you could also enthrall, for example, you could enthrall a market even, couldn't you? Well, right? Let me see. Yes, if you enthrall the market of something, well, first of all, it would have to be, well, market of people. What market isn't a market of people anyway, right? So let's say you are the most convincing and influential person in a certain market, and you're marketing to people and they fucking love you, and you enthrall that market, but it becomes abraded when someone who does that better than you does that better than you, and you lose that fucking slavery that you had. Enthrall can be physically abraded and non-physically abraded. It can be non-physically abraded through the cultivation of directly and very convincing opposition, and physically through simply force. A lot of the times, respect is associated with enthrall, so you could abrade respect by abrading, or you could abrade enthrall by abrading the respect first, and then kind of watch things fall slowly over time. Wow, those fucking facts, dude. I'm locked the fuck in right now. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, abraded enthrall. Charm. You enthrall the. Hmm. What is the best way to have unabraded enthrall? Well, I guess you would have to charm in a way that's inarguable, which I mean is kind of everybody's plan, right? At least every man, I think, wants to be heard and wants people to agree with what he says the most, I'd probably say. Now, maybe he'd want to learn more. Is that true? I think so. I mean, I think men in general are disagreeable by nature because I think it has to do with the way that we're also more aggressive, and there's a lot of more testosterone, obviously, in our bodies. So the I think aggression, at least in every other male-dominated species, there's competition, and so you'd want to be the best in every category. I think, and definitely talking is one of those categories because we talk all the fucking time, right? So to the question of can you have unabraded enthrall, I think you'd have to be an amazing orator, a Jordan Peterson, for example, and be extremely difficult to break down and argue against. One, because of the vocabulary he uses is general very often, so it's often correct. Which, I mean, what are you going to do about that? And I really think he's becoming a very powerful man. Very, very powerful, especially in his elder years. Now, how about very easily abraded enthrall? Well, coupled with obviously low respect, you wouldn't have any charm if you fucking if nobody wants to be charmed by you, or if nobody's open to be charmed by you anyways. And I think, are respect and charm linked? No, because charm is more of a social quality, and respect is definitely earned. Charm has to do with the even your voice. To be honest, it comes down to more minute things than respect does. Like you can respect somebody who sounds like a fucking idiot. So I wouldn't say they're directly linked. Say that. Yeah. Low respect for easily abraded enthrall. That's a pretty easy way to get it. Can you accidentally, oh man, can you accidentally abrade your own enthrall? Abrade is a word, right? Oh, it has to be because abraded is a word. Past tense. To abrade. Sweet. So, how to abrade your own enthrall. How to facilitate your own downfall. Well, you can do it on purpose. Like, Kanye does this on purpose. People think Kanye's, I don't know. I don't know what people think, to be honest. I've never polled them. But he's not stupid. Kanye's a lot of things, but he doesn't have a low IQ. Like, at the very least, he has a very high music IQ. Now, does that relate directly to intelligence, logic, and reasoning? Probably not. But still, like, he's not a dumbass. So, when people sacrifice themselves on purpose, like, for example, Andrew Tate or Jordan Peterson, Kevin Spacey got sacrificed on accident. But when people sacrifice themselves and their integrity, well, not their integrity, they sacrifice their reputation on purpose for the greater good of something they believe in, that is intentional abrasion of their enthrall. And that, if you play it right, I think can skyrocket you, because especially after Andrew Tate got canceled and Jordan Peterson got fucking canceled and this guy got canceled and that guy got canceled, people found out about them. And so then you have a chance to say what you actually want to say once you get canceled on purpose. So abrading your own enthrall can be beneficial if you have something valuable to say. So I could sit here and say nigger faggot for fucking 15 minutes and have it not mean anything, and then fucking after that, my voice would matter more. Before that, probably not as much, but directly after that, I think it definitely would. Time. 12 minutes. This is a good one. This is a fucking good one. I'm proud of this one. This is some hard shit. I'll fucking abrade your face if you don't like the video, bitch. Enthrall. I definitely like verve, the word from, I think I filmed that yesterday. Verve, dude, one of my favorite words now, simply because of what it means. I kind of want to end it here because that was just so good. I'll do that.